Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We've been fortunate enough to acquire this beautiful Mazda CX3 2-litre 121 PS Sport Black Plus Edition. Finished in Sol Red Crystal. Cars have one owner from new. It's completed 17,500 miles. It's in great condition, as befitting its low mileage. This standard car comes with front and rear parking sensors. Condition of the alloy wheels is excellent. Comes with these black mirror covers amongst other things. Privacy glass. Multi-spoke alloy wheels. Really nice car this. Rear parking sensors. Black rear spoiler. Decent amount of load area space there, 60-40 split rear seats. The boot liner area shows minimal signs of wear. You've still got load area cover, all the strings and attachments all in place. This car's been really well looked after. The car will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, encapsulating 12 months roadside assistance. It will be prepared to the highest standards. We'll need to service the vehicle. We'll undergo a 101-point used car check in our workshops. That encapsulates, we look at stuff like wiper condition, tyre tread depths, brake pad wear, brake disc wear, examine all the vehicle's electrical systems, that kind of thing. We go over absolutely everything. At TW White & Sons, we'll be taking any vehicle in part exchange against this car. We will be as competitive as any of the online companies advertising on national television. Those that wish to buy your car, we will be as competitive as any of those companies, whilst offering you exemplary customer service when you come to buy your next vehicle from TW White & Sons. Really distinctive with these black mirror covers, and really distinctive with this black rear spoiler, the black edition. Really nice. You've got this unique leather interior here. Normally these level of vehicles come with a sort of leatherette interior. This is a leather interior with all nice stitching. You see here, perforated as well at the top half. Really nice. You've got an electric driver's seat with 2-stage memory as well, rare on these cars. Electric windows all round, electric power folding door mirrors, auto touch on the driver's window. This is a great spec vehicle. I like the way these little eyeball vents have the bezels surrounded in red, which match the bodywork. You can understand why this car is so popular. It's because it's a niche product, slightly different, very individualistic, and these CX3s are selling really well. Engine stop start button there, tyre pressure monitoring, lane departure warning, traction control, headlamp levelling and parking sensors. This headlamp levelling, very useful using at night. You can level up your headlamp so you don't dazzle any oncoming drivers. Lane departure warning system, an excellent safety system that ensures you stay in the correct lane. If you're driving on the motorway or you're driving on any road with markers, you don't drift across lanes. The car warns you of that. You can set up the warning parameters of that. I'll come to that later. This particular version features this nice Alcantara Suede door cards as well, accentuating its luxury feel. So to start the car, I brought the keys in because it's keyless start. Dip the clutch. The beautiful gearbox, 6-speed manual gearbox, drives like a dream. There's the engine start stop button. Press that. There we go. So 17,579 miles on the left hand side. Centre is a tachometer rev counter with a digitalized speedometer in the bottom right hand corner. Over on the far right hand side we've got yes, it's showing 0 fuel, so it's empty of fuel. 0 miles, range indicator beneath that fuel gauge, external temperature gauge up the top there, which shows it as 13 degrees. Had the cruise control warning on, so I've just turned that off. So there's your speedometer binnacle. You can change from mile per hour to kilometers. You can do whatever you want to with the trip there, zero it. Left hand side, multifunction steering wheel, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, and an info button which changes this elements of the display. If I press that, you'll see it shows 0 miles. Last drive it achieved 36.8. Look, don't treat that as gospel. It depends on how the vehicle's been driven, under what climatic conditions, where, and the temperature, and so on and so forth. You'll get a lot more than that. Instant MPG readout. Well, we're not moving, so it's not going to record anything, obviously. 25 miles an hour was the sort of average speed that the person was doing last time they drove the vehicle, and they left it empty of fuel. So there it is. Really good little system here. On the right hand side, cruise control. Beyond that, auto wipers with variable speed control. And the outer collar of that stalk controls your rear wash wipe. Left hand stalk here, indicators, auto lights. Inner part of the stalk is front and rear fog lamps. Couldn't be easier. Heads up display. I'm sorry about the view, it's hardly UNESCO stuff, but you've got here a digital readout, and that will pull the navigation signal through. So from a safety perspective, you keep your eyes on the road as opposed to the center screen in this vehicle. That's the idea between with head-up display. Now turn the lights on, give us a bit better view. Before we come to all of this, let's look at this. You've got a heated steering wheel, wonderful, any time of year. Heated passenger seat and heated 3-stage driver's seat. Auto climate control. So the idea behind this is you set your temperature, press the AC, set everything to automatic on these round dials. It will adjust the fan speeds and the direction of the air according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. If you want to come off automatic and just operate it like a manual system, which I probably would do, you just go to these various functions. Heated rear window, demist on the front screen, reset button, or taking air from the outside in. Taking air from the outside in is the better setting to have things in. You'd use reset button if you're caught in heavy traffic, stops fumes, etc. Twin USB socketry, 12-volt power socketry. This funny little thing here takes the SD card for the to enable the nav. Manual 6-speed gearbox, which is wonderful. It is very directional. It's very short throws between the gear changes. Accentuates the driving experience. Mazda have learnt an awful lot about their transmissions, and now they're renowned for them. With the MX-5, they've transported that whole DNA of the driver's car throughout the whole range, and this is why they are so popular. Main navigation wheel flanked by a music button, home screen, nav button. That funny little arrow button there is the back button, and the star button is to set up favourites through navigation, radio stations, phone book, etc. Master volume control. So there's two places you can adjust volume. One is here, and one is obviously on the steering wheel. You press this button here and you can mute the volume. Electronic handbrake with electronic auto hold facility. Various amounts of storage and a nice central armrest. Great spec vehicle, this being this black edition. Home screen here, you can, when you're stationary, you can do everything by touch screen. So you know, you can select whatever stations you want and so on and so forth. If you're on the move, as soon as you start, this car starts moving, that touchscreen for safety reasons becomes disabled. You can only operate things through this main navigation wheel, which for the purposes of this demonstration is how I'm going to show how things work. So navigation wheel, you can select whatever radio station you want. Probably for somebody like myself, it's very early in the morning. You probably suggest going into radio 4, which is a simple, great radio station to listen to. Here you can set up favourites. You've got the station list, and if I press this, you've got FM, AM, Stitcher app, Bluetooth, etc. That is your music. Back to the home screen. Applications, fuel economy monitor. Car features iStop, stop start, technology. If the car is iStop ready, it's showing not ready at the moment. If the car's iStop ready, drive up set of red traffic lights. You come to a stop, the engine will stop, go to touch the pedals. Once the lights turn to green, the engine will start. Obviously has advantages for the environment and fuel economy. That is that. Let's go into applications and have a look at vehicle status. Yes, obviously we're low on fuel, and that's what that warning guidance is. Maintenance scheduled in 12 months or 12,500 miles. This car's ready to go. It's just been serviced, and it would have had its 101 point used car check. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Satellite navigation. That's it on its nighttime view. That's on its daytime view. Set up where you want to go, town or postcode. Places nearby if you're feeling a bit hungry. Go to a restaurant looking for one. Highlight that. Search the area. Comes up with a range of options. Highlight which one you want to go to. Execute the command and the nav will help you get there. Home screen. Settings. Add disc refers to the head-up display I showed you earlier. You can adjust that head-up display for height, brightness, display information. There we are. It takes the navigation signal pull through. Active driving display reset. Let's just display we're looking at. You can adjust that between auto, day and night modes, the brightness and the contrast. Safety, the car's loaded with safety features. You've got smart city brake support. You can adjust the warning parameters of that, which is very useful. Lane departure warning system ensures you stay in the right lane on a motorway or any road with markers. You start to drift over the markers, this will warn you of that. However, there's people that say, oh, I don't want that bleeping in my ear every 5 minutes. Well, you can set up the timing of the warning parameters, the noise it makes, the level of the noise, etc. So it's very adaptable. These safety features are here to help us. They're not here to irritate us. Traffic sign recognition system, sound. You got bass, treble, fader, bounce, automatic level control, which you can adjust the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise. Bounce and fader, bass and treble. Clock 12 or 24 hours, and the time zone you can alter. Vehicle door locks, go into that. Auto relock time. You can adjust the volume of the indicators, whether you choose to have 3 flash indicators. Lighting, you can adjust your interior lights, your coming home light, leaving home light, the sensitivity of your headlamps on, and also lights on warning volume. Very adaptable, this car. Devices, Bluetooth network management system. You can adjust the temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit, the distance between miles or kilometers. Loaded with features, but that does not come at the compromise of the way this vehicle drives. As I say, these CX3s are hugely popular on the used market, and the reason is bulletproof reliability. They drive well, the finish is outstanding on these. I mean, even on this car's black edition, you've got this lovely Alcantara Suede Dashboard Panel there. Limited edition car, this. Get into reverse. There's your camera, which is there. Very straightforward. Beautifully finished car. 17,579 miles. Black edition CX3 2 litre 121 PS. 2-wheel drive, smaller type of SUV. Beautifully made, beautifully put together, and beautifully finished. Such a nice car, these. Attention to detail Mazda have given this is exemplary. If you want to find out more about this wonderful Sport Black Edition Plus model 121 PS CX3 2 litre, please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.